All right. On the previous slide, you should have seen this writing math that says the inequality P greater than or equal to 10 is equivalent to the inequality 10 less than or equal to P. So that the compound inequality P greater than or equal to 10 and P is less than or equal to 20 can also be written as one single inequality, which states 10 is less than or equal to P, which is less than or equal to 20. Another way to say this is P is between 10 and 20 inclusive. Okay. So let's take a look at example A because that's our second section for today. Example A says Spartan Middle School distributes this chart to students each year to show what students must be able to do to pass the fitness test. Ages 12. The boys must run their mile in 8 minutes to 10 minutes and 30 seconds, while the girls have 9 minutes to 12 minutes. If the boys age 12, they must do push-ups of 10 to 20, where the girls must do 7 to 15 push-ups. Modified pull-ups for the boys at the age of 12, they must complete between 7 and 20, and the girls must be able to do 4 to 13. At the age of 13, the boys should now run that mile between 7 minutes and 30 seconds to 10 minutes, and the girls will continue to stay at the 9 to 12 range. Push-ups, the boys should now be able to do between 12 and 25. The girls continue to stay at that 7 to 15. Boys for modified pull-ups at the age of 13 should be able to do between 8 and 22, while the girls stayed from 4 to 13. The question asks, write and graph a compound inequality that describes the push-up range for 12-year-old boys. Step 1, choose a variable. So let P represent the number of push-ups for 12-year-old boys. Step 2, determine the range and write the inequality. Well, if I look for push-ups for 12-year-old boys, they should be able to do 10 to 20. So it says the range is a whole number, P, such that P is greater than or equal to 10 and P is less than or equal to 20. So when I go to write this, the compound inequality is 10 less than or equal to P, because remember we said we could write it reversed, okay, which is less than or equal to 20. But please note, because we are talking about push-ups, these are individual points. These are not the whole line in between. Because remember, if you recall from last lesson, we can't have partial push-ups. You either did the push-up or you didn't, okay? What's going to happen is on the next couple of slides, you're going to see some problems worked out where it's going to give you a graph and a compound inequality to include these different ranges. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to take about 7 minutes to work through problems A, B, C, D, and E. And on the next couple of slides, you're going to be doing a drag and drop for each particular problem, selecting the right graph and the right compound inequality. So go ahead, work on your questions for the next 7 minutes, and then continue on to the drag and drops. Good luck.